Shadow Control, this is Seagull X-ray. Confirm arrival Stevenson Base, Los Angeles, 0835. Takeoff scheduled 1100 hours.
Roger, Seagull X-ray.
Call Moon Base, will you?
Yes, sir.
Status check. Target.
Affirmative.
Magnetic field.
Check.
Saturation density.
Green.
Resonator.
Affirmative.
Code.
Okay.
Displacements.
Go.
Filters.
Check.
Fluctuation.
Affirmative.
Reflex.
Excuse me. Right. Shadow control for you, Lieutenant.
Right. Lieutenant Ellis.
Good morning, Gay. I think I might have some action for you. Now, I want Moonbase put on yellow alert from 1045 to track Seagull X-ray. Now, it's carrying shadow VIPs on the Utronic equipment. So let's keep everybody on their toes. We can't afford to take chances.
Roger. Joan, announce a yellow alert for 1045.
Yes, Lieutenant.
And complete the status check. I think this is going to be for real. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back about 10:30.
Okay. Moonbase will be on yellow alert from 10:45 Earth elapsed time. Repeat, 10:45 EET. All space trackers to be fully operational by 10:45 EET. Astronauts to be on standby.
Joanna?
Be right with you, Lou.
No hurry. I want to run a computer check on the interceptor systems in about 10 minutes. Hi, Gay.
Hello, Lou.
Do you think this could be it, Lieutenant?
Looks like it, Lou. An SST traveling at Mach 4 is a pretty tempting target, particularly as it's carrying the new Utronic equipment. Hello, Ken.
Hi.
Hi, Mark.
Gay, this alert, what do you think? Another false alarm?
Don't think so, Mark.
So this time it could be real?
Yeah, could be.
Well, I guess we could all do with a bit of action.
Well, I could do with a cup of coffee.
Sure.
Thanks.
Stevenson Base, this is Seagull X-ray. Liftoff check complete. Liftoff clearance.
Roger, Seagull X-ray. You are clear to go.
You know? 10:45.
Right.
Brakes off.
Airspeed building. 130. 140. 160 V1. VR. Rotate.
This is Moonbase calling Sid.
This is Space Intruder Detector. Pass your message.
Seagull X-ray carrying VIPs and neutronic equipment is airborne. Track progress of aircraft until further notice. Keep sharp lookout for UFO.
Please pass your code so that your instructions can be complied with.
Stand by to receive code.
Standing by. Thank you. Your code is correct. I have Seagull X-ray on scanners. It is on course. Speed 1500 knots.
Moonbase computers confirm course correct. Airspeed 1500 knots.
Right. Maintain tracking.
Red alert. Red alert. UFO 428. 146 green.
Got it. 428 146 green. Speed. Solid.
Trajectory termination.
Coming up.
This is Moonbase to Shadow Control. Predicted trajectory termination, North Atlantic. Speed, Sol 8. Going for intercept, out. Interceptors.
Immediate launch. Interceptors. Immediate launch.
Interceptors go. Right.
This is Moonbase to all shadow stations. Moonbase to all shadow stations. UFO sighted, 428 146 green, will report.
Speed 1.5 million miles per second. Range 75 million miles.
Okay. Yes.
70 million miles.
Maintaining Sol 8. Red 129046.
Right. Trajectory.
Still as predicted.
Lieutenant, I have green on interceptors 1, 2, and 3.
Moonbase to interceptors.
Stand by to set missile control computer.
Right.
MCC reading 101 264 110. Missile timing 2496.
Missile program completed.
Range 8 million miles closing. 7 million miles.
Missile firing 5.4 seconds.
Detonation confirmed.
Negative. It's through.
Well, don't just sit there. Warn Skydiver. And get me Alec Freeman.
Yes, sir.
entering visual speed range.
Radar and visual alert.
UFO on radar track, speed Mach 5.
Thank God for the atmosphere. It's the best protection we have.
Have positive radar fix.
Well, it's up to skydiver now.
In position, sir.
Right.
Stand by. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Launch stations.
Launch stations. Clear 1.
1 clear.
Clear 2.
2 clear.
Ready for takeoff, sir.
Okay, lift-off stations.
Lift-off stations.
Checking boosters.
Circuits.
Cut boosters.
H-pulse circuits, okay.
Cutting boosters.
Relays, okay. Good, let's skip back. Interlocks engaged.
Stabilize gyros.
Trigger circuits, okay.
Right. Stand by for liftoff. Shadow control from Sky 1, airborne. Position 020, red.
Roger, Sky 1.
I don't like it. These clouds give about as much cover as a G-string on a belly dancer.
Sky 1 to Seagull X-ray, over.
Oh, Peter, am I glad to hear you. What's your position?
Right above you. Level off at 20,000. Sky 1 to Seagull X-ray. Have UFO on screen. Closing rapidly.
Roger. 10 degrees port.
Right.
UFO at 12 o'clock. You are the target. Coming into attack. UFO entered cloud layer. Keep a sharp lookout.
Roger. Hold her steady.
Sky 1 to Shadow Control. Reporting direct hit on UFO. It's gonna crash into the sea.
Good shooting, Sky 1. Come in, Seagull X-ray. Alec, are you okay?
I've aged about 5 years, but we're still in one piece.
trace on positive track, course 428146 green, speed 0 Sol 8, range 32 million miles closing. Red alert. Red alert.
Control to interceptors. Have UFOs on positive track. Green 140.
Moonbase to Shadow Control. Confirm UFO sightings. Going for intercept.
Maintaining speed and course. Apogee 027.324. Range 20 million miles. Missile 3 destruct negative. UFO beyond interceptor range heading for Earth.
His angle of re-entry is too steep. Telling to correct angle of re-entry.
Loss of signal, sir.
Still increasing. Something's pulling us off course. We've got to correct. Pitch actuator, 1.3, burn.
Earth orbit insertion now.
No response. We're in trouble.
Miss Eland. Hard at it?
I'm always hard at it. Sometimes you notice. How did it go, sir?
Go? You know the code word Washington Square, Miss Eland?
Well, not without looking it up. It's not one we use regularly.
Oh. It's one I thought we'd never use.
Well, what does it mean, sir?
It means shutdown. Cancel lunar flights. Virtual isolation of Moonbase.
Shadow Control to all unit commanders, Washington Square. I say again, Washington Square. Immediate compliance, Washington Square.
Colonel Foster, sorry to disturb you, sir. Code message from Shadow. Washington Square. I'll check it right away.
There's no need. It means shutdown.
What?
More specifically, it involves a complete ban on all orbital flights.
Colonel Freeman for you.
Put him on.
Why the ban on moon flights?
Henderson.
But why? What about the report?
Forget it. The Commission are going to believe that it's an attempt to blame space junk on the Maddox crash.
When in fact you think it was...
Maddox. Pilot error. Take a rest. Enjoy the scenery, Alec.
What's Straker trying to do?
I don't know.
He doesn't usually take a thing like this lying down.
You couldn't call it typical.
Then there's Maddox. What do we do about him? Forget all about it?
Well, what else can we do? Any pilot can make a mistake. And you're only allowed one.
Not Steve Maddox.
Anyone can make a mistake.
Not Steve Maddox. He's too experienced.
All right. All right. What caused the re-entry error?
He reported an unidentified sighting just before loss of signal.
But the trackers couldn't pick up anything.
Well, it must have been something. Space debris.
Maybe.
Maybe. And we just sit back and do nothing about it?
No. We make sure it doesn't happen again.
Get me 32's electronic log.
Captain Maddox flight?
Yes.
What's going on here? What the devil's going on? Who's in that module?
Colonel Foster.
Why didn't you tell me? Any of you?
Colonel Foster's orders. On no account were we to tell you until takeoff was imminent.
And irreversible. Paul, cut your motors. I said cut your motors.
Paul, this won't help.
What won't?
Taking out a module. If you're doing it for the reasons I think you are.
I'm going to fly the same course Maddox flew.
Under precisely the same conditions.
Yes.
You're crazy. What will it prove?
For one thing, Maddox wasn't responsible for the loss of his ship.
Well, if you do make it, it won't mean much.
Depends on how I get through.
And if you don't?
Then I don't. Calling moon base.
Everything under control?
So far. EOI in 2 hours...
38 minutes, 22 seconds.
Roger. Have you contacted Straker yet?
No. But I've a feeling he'll be contacting me soon.
Sighting at galactic latitude 43.17. Longitude 14.53.
But that's moon base operations area.
Right, call Commander Straker.
You'll turn back right now.
EOI in 1 hour precisely. I've gone too far for that.
You're right, Foster. Much too far.
Module 29 to Moonbase.
Go ahead, 29.
Re-entry in 6 minutes, 9 seconds.
Roger.
Moonbase.
Receiving 29.
EOI in 4 minutes, 3 seconds.
Re-entry angle 5.73 degrees. Confirm.
29. Confirm re-entry angle.
Stay on 29.
29's re-entry angle, sir. It's...
Paul, adjust re-entry angle. Cut back to 5.
Cut back to 5, Paul. You're far too shallow.
If he doesn't adjust, he'll bounce off the Earth's atmosphere out into space.
Colonel Foster?
Foster here, I'm happy to say.
Congratulations. But don't let my delight at your survival blind you to the fact that we have a few matters to discuss.
The tracking data's been processed, sir.
Anything?
Not that we can see.
should have been able to pick up something.
There's nothing on Colonel Foster's log except a record of maneuvers.
All right, send it down to Shadow Headquarters.
The MV3 data, sir.
Ah, thank you. Looks like an SPS rocket of some sort.
Like the limpet rockets used in debris destruction.
Yeah. But it doesn't make sense. I mean, why would the aliens put a device like this into Earth orbit?
Could be programmed to attack moonship flights.
Blockade on moon base? Maybe. Why hasn't our radar picked it up?
Space debris. It's based in one of those burnt-out rockets over there.
Well, assuming you're right, which one could it be?
Well, considering Maddox and I flew practically identical flight paths, it would have to be one of these two here, or Apollo 8 here, or B-47.
4 possibilities. I think we're onto something.
That should be okay. Freeman.
Alec, I have an assignment for you. I want you to launch the interceptors. Your mission? To destroy 4 pieces of space junk. I'll have control relay the coordinates direct to the astronauts.
You mean space junk in Earth orbit?
Right. And I mean use all 3 interceptors.
All 3?
Yes, I know. It'll leave Moonbase undefended. Nevertheless, do it, Alec. At once.
Possible contact 248016, red. Contact confirmed, UFO 248136, red.
Red alert. Get me Shadow Headquarters.
UFO maintaining course 248204, green.
Get the termination.
Request trajectory termination.
Predicted termination 1F026, southern England.
Close enough.
Termination, 8 minutes, 4 seconds.
Moonbase to Shadow Control. Come in, Control. It's no use, sir. It's complete radio shutdown.
What the hell is Straker playing at?
Termination, 1 minute, 20 seconds.
Yes.
Sky One has just overflown the studio at 0 feet.
Thank you, Miss Eland. Switch everything on.
Yes, sir.
And get me Captain Carlin.
Sir.
Nice timing, Captain. Don't miss it.
Roger, Control. Sky One to Moonbase. Request UFO fix and attack coordinates.
We'll relay direct to outward computer.
Straker, that sly old...
Fox?
Have visual contact. Going in for attack. 1 is Shadow Control. UFO destroyed.
Sir, the survey.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
No, that's all.
Sighting at 0135-242. Second sighting at 0140-242. Third sighting at 0145-242.
Trajectory termination.
Preliminary readings indicate moon base area.
Red alert. Interceptors to be on standby. Interceptors immediate launch. Check trajectory.
Same coordinates, maintaining course.
Switch to onboard computer.
Roger.
The UFOs have changed course.
Hold for further instructions. No possible error.
They veered off.
Where are they heading?
According to the readings, back the way they came.
Interceptors return to base.
I have a sighting. It's traveling too slowly for a UFO.
Meteorite?
Looks like it. Definitely a meteorite. With an ETT in area 017213.
Let me Commander Straker.
Yes, sir.
Straker.
We're tracking a meteorite.
A what?
A meteorite.
You videoed to tell me that.
Its ETT is almost directly on top of the Dalatech installation.
Can you contact them?
There's the radio link.
All right, warn them.
Roger.
Oh, and one more thing, Colonel. If you have to bring any of them back to the base, use the amnesia procedure.
Right. Contact the Dalatech unit. How long to impact?
Approximately 3 minutes.
This is Moon Base calling Dalotech unit. Come in, Dalotech. Moon Base calling Dalotech unit. Come in, Dalotech. The recorders are all in circuit.
Right, we'll gather all the substratum material we can. The radio link with the geoscanner's okay? Good. Get down. Let's take a look. Statistically, that was a 50,000 to 1 shot.
Yeah, a meteorite that size would be.
I suppose if we finish this session, we'd better go back and check the base. A piece of debris could have punctured the outside pressure skin.
Pressure normal on 1.
Pressure normal on 2. Come in, Dalotech. Come in, Dalotech.
Our friendly neighbors, the military. Dalotech survey base?
Colonel Foster for you.
This is Colonel Foster. We monitored a meteorite in your area.
We saw it land quite large, approximately 900 kilos, fell about 200 yards from our installations.
Yes, that agrees with our coordinates. Have you checked the pressure skin for puncture?
Yes, Colonel. Thanks for calling. Out.
Switch in the emergency link.
Emergency link negative, sir.
I can assure you, Colonel, solar activity is minimal.
You're sure? What else can it be?
A fault in the equipment.
The checks say no. Look, run a new test series. The solar wind has disrupted communications more than once.
It's not responsible this time.
Just run the test.
Give me 7.
7 it is.
9.
9.
Infrared.
Infrared.
My feet out. Thank you.
Corona will be symmetrical if there were an increase in the number of sunspots.
Exactly. No unusual solar activity.
But it all fitted.
Have you considered the possibility of outside interference?
Go on.
Just an idea.
Dalotech. They're operating on limited frequencies. They could be violating the agreement.
Is there a way to check?
Just one.
Well, that completes this run. What is it? Trouble?
Why else should we receive a visit from the military?
We're operating well within the prescribed frequencies, Colonel.
We'll check that, Miss Carson.
Colonel, we're open to check at any time. But to switch off the geoscanner means a complete write-off for all our work. We'd have to be persuaded there was adequate reason for so drastic a step.
More than adequate reason, Mr. Tanner. Our base radio lost total contact with Earth half an hour ago.
An immediate possibility could be increased solar activity.
The solar wind? The coronagraph check shows negative.
How about a simple radio fault? Do you, check your fuses, Colonel?
We've checked everything.
And now you want to check us?
Can you think of a more logical step?
Well, you've examined the frequency settings, Colonel. I think they prove that we followed the agreement to the letter.
It proves that you haven't intentionally been operating on limited frequencies, but you could have used them inadvertently.
Miss Carson is in charge of the geoscanner. She's very experienced.
I can imagine.
Colonel, exactly how many radio failures have you had?
One so far.
That doesn't seem too serious.
For a military organization, it could be catastrophic.
And you're absolutely convinced that we're to blame?
It seemed the logical conclusion.
Well, I'm glad we've been able to change your mind.
So am I. Except now it means I'm back at square one.
Well, you'll have to excuse me, Colonel. I have the seismic meters to service. But I'll leave you in Miss Carson's capable hands. If you have any questions, please ask her. Au revoir, Colonel.
Miss Carson,
Jane, up here formality's a little superfluous.
Paul.
All right, Paul. I have the impression you're not still 100% certain that we're not the source of your difficulties. And I can see I'm right. And I suppose next time there's a radio blackout, we're going to get the blame.
No, but it means I shall want to make an immediate check on the use of the scanner.
With a complete radio failure, how can you? We're 50 kilometers away.
We'll install a landline between here and Moonbase. That way we'll always have a direct link.
And?
The geoscanner is the only piece of equipment you have powerful enough to disrupt communications. If there's another blackout and the geoscanner isn't transmitting,
We're
then...
in the clear.
Yes.
But you'll have to take our word for it that we're not transmitting.
I'll take your word for it.
Honestly, I don't think we're to blame, Paul. I've been very careful. So have Mark and Phil.
Well, we'll install the landline immediately.
Shadow Control to Moonbase. Do you read me? Shadow Control to Moonbase.
Reading you. Strength 5, voice and vision.
Immediate for Commander Straker. Moonbase contact re-established.
Yes, sir.
Stand by for video circuit tests.
Landline installation complete, sir.
Right. Galactic base. How's reception?
Well, our own private line. I'm flattered.
Tell me, Jane, what do you do in your evenings off? Well, I know this marvelous little Italian restaurant not 200 miles from here. How about dinner?
Do they have fettuccine?
Beautiful fettuccine.
And a fat Italian mama who does all her own cooking.
You've been there.
I'll reserve a corner table.
And we'll sit and look at the stars.
And our only problem will be...
How the devil do we eat fettuccine through a 1/4-inch space visor?
Oh, listen, I've got a moonship coming soon, so I'll have to be going. Do we have it on positive track?
Yes, sir.
Control to lunar module. Switch to computer control for landing.
Roger.
Landing is go.
Thank you, Control. On computer?
Do we still have them?
I'm losing them. Radio malfunction.
Control to module. Switch to manual. Control to
This is lunar module. I have lost you. Maintaining computer control for landing.
Switch to manual. We have radio blackout.
This is lunar module. I repeat, lunar module. I have lost you. Maintaining control for computer landing.
Complete computer shutdown.
This is lunar module. This is lunar module. This is lunar module. Switching back to manual control.
He must have switched to manual, but I think it's too late.
Get a rescue team out there.
Galactic base. Yes, Paul. But everything was turned off except the geoscanner, and that wasn't transmitting. I see.
What's wrong?
Colonel Foster's coming straight over. There's been an accident at military base, moonship. The radio blacked out and all the crew were killed.
I say you're responsible.
I understand how you feel, Colonel, but you're wrong.
I made the mistake of believing that last time.
And what do you intend to do about it?
End your operation.
But you can't mean that.
Look, who do you think you are? You don't have the authority.
I do mean it. And I do have the authority.
But the project's almost completed.
I have no alternative, I'm sorry. Remove the circuits.
Don't touch the equipment. This is private property.
Bill, Colonel, I can't allow this. Those circuits are irreplaceable.
Exactly.
I'd like to speak to your commanding officer.
There isn't the time. And it wouldn't matter anyway. The circuits come out. Put them in the moonmobile.
You haven't heard the last of this.
Maybe. But we've heard the last of that.
What is it?
I'm not sure that matters. The point is, did we damage it without blasting?
Was it damaged by the meteorite?
How did it get into the crater?
Foster installed it.
When? The crater's only been there for a few days.
Now, this is getting us nowhere. We've got to decide what to do about it.
So we go outside and take a closer look.
Good idea.
The decision was taken by the commander on the spot. I support that decision.
The Astrophysical Commission may have other ideas after I've finished talking to them.
Well, that's your prerogative, Mr. Blake. Meanwhile, Dalatech does what it's told.
Well, you'll be hearing from me.
Sighting 4028. Confirmed speed 0 Sol 8.
I've got it.
Red alert. Interceptor's immediate launch. We've picked up a UFO.
Give me the trajectory coordinates.
Another blackout. Try and reset. Anything?
Nothing.
Reed, we must get that tracker working.
I'll do my best, if I can find the source of the trouble.
UFO maintaining course. Interceptors. Range 20 million miles. Awaiting missing timing and attack.
Let's go back.
Where are they?
They must be working outside. Dalatech. Another radio failure.
Yes. Both our bases are in imminent danger. Get me Tanner.
Colonel Forster.
Hello, Colonel. We were just about to call you. You know that installation of yours in that new crater?
What installation? Crater 236? Well, if there's an installation there, Tanner, it doesn't belong to us. Estimated range?
Approximately 2.2. 5 minutes from the last known trajectory termination.
Estimated target proximity of Moonmobile?
1 minute 50.
Still no
radio contact?
No.
ETA Crater 236, 1 minute 5.
Range 10 million miles.
Do we go on without confirmation?
Our orders are to go straight in and destroy the installation.
What about the Delatech base? It's pretty close by.
I assume Colonel Foster's thought of that.
Tanner? 90 seconds.
No time for details, but I'm confirming we're going to detonate in Crater 236. Be prepared for an explosive decompression. Good luck.
All right, get your helmet on.
I still say Foster's up to something.
We've got no choice. Come on, Phil.
Interceptor leader to Moonbase. Come in, Moonbase.
The interceptors are in position, awaiting timing and attack data.
Predict interceptors will be in range in about 40 seconds.
If they haven't altered course. Estimated proximity of Moonmobile.
They should be on target just about now, sir.
They better be.
Okay, range on target.
Range on target.
Coming through. Contact AOK trajectory 839274.
Moonbase to interceptors.
Switch to computer link for course correction.
A missile firing sequence.
All this. I see now why Commander Straker was so reluctant to have us up here. I'd like to say, Colonel, that your position, everything you've told me, it's a safe secret with me.
Have the amnesia shots been laid on for the Delatech team?
We're going to administer them just before takeoff, Colonel.
Well, I think I'll get some rest. See you later.
Hello, Paul.
Hi.
I wondered why they brought 2 coffee cups.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Can I get you anything?
No. Paul, I wanted to apologize.
For what?
All the trouble we caused you losing that lunar module.
Come and sit down. Look, it wasn't your fault.
There wasn't anything we could have done.
But it would have happened anyway. It was inevitable.
We never did eat that fettuccine.
We will. But when you've forgotten about this,
Forgotten?
the amnesia shots, that there's nothing to worry about.
Those astronauts to get those aerial photos in here fast. That's the first thing he'll ask for.
The second thing, Space Tracker Harrington. The first thing is a cup of coffee. Perhaps you'd be good enough to organize that. Miss Barry.
Yes, sir?
I met your father about a month ago. I was happy to tell him I think you're settling in extremely well.
Thank you, sir.
Now, if you'd ask someone to bring the aerial photographs along to the leisure sphere, please.
Sir.
Oh, Harrington. That's with cream and sugar, please.
Yes, sir.
Port to control. 3 miles from Terminator.
Roger.
They'll soon be in darkness. Tell them to stick together.
Control to mobiles. Maintain close visual contact.
Roger, control. Did you hear that, Mark?
Don't worry, sir. I'll be breathing down your neck all the way.
Just under 2 miles from target.
Listen, Foster, at the first sign of trouble, get the blazes out of there, and I'll send the interceptors in. Is that understood?
Understood. But we won't need them. Out.
Hold it. Get out.
Control, the UFO has opened fire on us.
Red alert. Interceptors, immediate launch. Program onboard computer for attack.
Yes, sir.
Send the interceptors in, but tell them to hold their fire till I give the word.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Straker says to pull out.
We're pinned down here. Look, I'll go get a moonmobile.
What if the UFO takes off?
It's a chance I've got to take. Give me 2 minutes.
ETA target, 4 minutes.
This is Control. How soon will you be clear?
Couple of minutes, sir.
What's the holdup?
We'll be clear any minute now, sir.
Go back to the mobiles. Come in, Mark. Can you hear me? Come in, Mark. Can you hear me? Come in, Mark. Mark!
Interceptors, 90 seconds from target.
Something must have gone wrong. Come on, let's go.
The interceptor leader has visual contact. The UFO is lifting off.
Order the attack.
Maybe he was thrown clear.
I thought there was one chance in 10 million.
It could happen.
Well, you said yourself the Moonmobile was totally destroyed. No. Relax, Lieutenant. Relax.
I was just going to grab some sleep, sir.
Yes. It's been a long 12 hours. Mark, I'm sure you realize how important this base is. It's a vital link in our defense system. Now, whoever commands it has got one of the most responsible jobs in Shadow. I'd like you to consider it, Mark.
Are you offering me the job, sir?
Yes. Does that surprise you?
Not altogether. And does it surprise you if I say no?
Well, it disappoints me.
Well, you've done your duty. You've asked. And I've given you the no you wanted.
What do you mean, I've done my duty?
Sure. After Foster, I'm the senior man. The obvious choice, if you like.
So, I offer you the command of Moonbase, and you say no. Why? I asked you why.
Because of this.
Oh, don't give me that. racial prejudice burned itself out 5 years ago.
How would you know? All right. On the surface, maybe. But deep down inside of people, it's still there. Maybe it will never show. And maybe it will. Like sometime I'm ordering a guy out on a mission. A time the chances are he won't be coming back.
Look, I'm not offering you some easy number. And I don't care if you're a polka dot with red stripes. You're the best man for the job. Now, do you want it? Do you want it?
Yes, sir. I would like it. But not like this.
No one wanted it like this. Now, you get some rest, Commander.
Will Astronaut Watson please report to medical?
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I'd just like to say we're glad to have you with us, sir.
Thank you very much. This is Control to Moon Mobile 3. Proceed to Area 183 as instructed.
Yes, sir.
You've sent out a mobile?
Yes, sir.
To the UFO crater?
Yes. To look for wreckage of the UFO. I did not know I needed your permission.
You don't, Commander. Carry on.
I'll take her a couple of degrees over to port. There's a back crevasse field about 10 miles on. We'll go round it. Right. I see what you mean. About what? That crevasse field straight ahead. Rough terrain. Help! Help! Over here! Help! Hold it, sir. Over here! They've seen us! Hey! Hey! Come on, wake up! We're saved! They've seen us! We're okay! Bring an air cylinder, hurry! Listen, listen. We're safe. We're safe. They found us. Now, you stay here. Do you understand? You stay here.
Listen. There's an alien. He's back there. He saved my life. He's a friend.
He's trying to say something. Yeah, his radio's US.
Can't you hear me? An alien.
Okay, Commander, we can't hear you. Right, let's lift him up.
Don't you understand? He's a friend.
Take it easy, Commander.
What's he trying to say?
I don't know. Let's get him back to the Moonmobile.
Shall we carry him, sir? Hold it a minute.
Listen. There's an alien. He's a friend. He saved my life. Don't you understand? An alien.
Alien? He said something about an alien. An alien?
No. No. No.
Data and figures from flight plan have been analyzed. Input information incorrect. Result negative.
What do you make of it, Joan?
Nothing.
Straker's not going to buy that. Rerun it.
It won't alter the result, Lieutenant.
Will if you permutate it differently.
If you insist, Lieutenant.
Right. 1 hour. Now, once you're outside, maintain radio silence.
One favor. I couldn't tell Carol, my wife. If you could book an earth call, either way. You know what I mean.
I'll sort things out when you get back.
All set?
All set.
Good. Begin stage 1. Oh, Roper. Good luck.
Safety check 1.
Safety check 1. Prepare for exit procedure. Good luck, Paul. Depressurized.
Open outer doors.
Stand by for exit. there any chance of the radar trackers operating?
Not with all this sunspot activity. Roper's on his own.
"23 seconds since sun-up, Lieutenant."
UFO destroyed.
He's done it. Get a moonhopper out there fast.
Right, Lieutenant. Losing a little air. Damage only slight.
Paul, is everything all right?
Yeah. Sure.
Listen, a moon hopper is on its way. It'll be with you in minutes.
Fine. Tell Straker. Tell him I hope this evens things up.
Paul.
Tell Carol.
Paul. Roper! Roper!